Let's see here. Let's make sure everything's all good. And we'll be good to go. Hope everyone's doing well today. For sure, for sure. I think we are golden. Let's see here. We got Mr. Bob in the house. We got Niels Hahn in the house. All right. Very nice, very nice. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live stream on the Platinum Beast channel. We got Mr. Bob in the house. We got Niels Hahn in the house. We got Shadow Work in the house. Excellent to see y'all right off the bat. Thank you, Shadow Work, for being a Gold Beast member, part of the Gold Beast squad. I do greatly appreciate that, and I always want to thank you for being a part of that. But yeah, we're going to have us a little live stream here on Monday afternoon. So welcome, everybody. Glad y'all can make it. Those that are here so far and those that'll show up later. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Spot price did some interesting stuff. We saw Palladium make its way back up above $1,000 an ounce, but not too high. Platinum's holding pretty strong at in the 970s. Silver's up about $1, and gold is up a good little chunk of change. So everything pretty much is up, and it's interesting to see. My stock portfolio did really well today as well. So overall, a good day for investments. Good day indeed. Good stuff to see. It's always nice to see your investments increase. It hurts a little bit on the purchasing front, but I mean, it is what it is. So, with that being said, looks like Mr. Bob mentioned that gold is his favorite metal, but he's more of a collector than a stacker. I've known that for a little while, Mr. Bob, and that's all right. I think you commented on one of my videos saying did you pick up the 2024 Platinum Kookaburra? Because I'm sure a lot of people are starting to order those now that they're on dealer markets. Liberty still has the 2023 in stock, so it's about $1 less than the 2024. Not too much to justify getting the new one versus the old one, but I like to dollar cost average as low as possible, so I'm not picking up either really right now. My latest pickup, sneak peek, is another 2024 Britannia because APMEX has them on sale right now. It's not quite as good a deal as they had in the past, but it is a little bit of a deal nonetheless, and it is the lowest price 1/10 ounce right now on the market. So definitely something to think about and consider when buying. Very nice, Mr. Bob. You got yourself that 2024 Kookaburra. That's good to hear. Good to hear indeed. Great, great stuff, my friend. Great stuff for sure. Hey, West Texas, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it today, my friend. Glad you could join us here, even if it's just for a brief moment. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. Shadow Work say, greetings, Platinum Beast. Nice Morgans and Peace dollars. I only have one piece and 0 Morgans. Love the piece design. The piece is my favorite constitutional design. Yeah, the piece is my favorite too, man. A lot of people like the Morgan better, but I like the piece. I'd like to have a full set. I still have some slabs from back in the day. I don't have them with me, but I do still have a couple MS64. I think it was a 1922 and a 23 that I've got. I'd like to get that whole set, though, in like MS64. That'd be pretty cool, I think. But right now, it's just stack, 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 and don't let the collecting side of things sort of cloud my judgment is what my main goal is. Right now, at least. That's what I'm working towards. Building back up that stack and building back better, but not in the way that the president wants to do. Otherwise, I'd have to just sell my stack and give it away to random people, right? Yep, but it should be a good day. We should have a good little live stream here. We'll see who is able to pop in and pop out here and there. But yeah, so Hope everybody's having a good day today. Shadow work caught that joke. For sure. Let's see here. We should be able to have ourselves a good little live stream. But it'll be interesting to see when the next time we see Palladium dip back below platinum. That's always a good thing to see. But it'll be especially good when we can do it and we can hold it for more than just a day or two. And it is a constant flip, right? Because we've seen it flip twice now, and we got to see it flip and stay flipped for longer than just a very short period of time. So definitely something to think about and consider. And that's why I made the video I released today, talking a bit about platinum and palladium and stuff like that. So, shadow work. Are you still picking up platinum eagles, or are you pretty satisfied with your stack and you're just kind of watching the market right now? Because I know you're an eagle guy, but eagles are really kind of becoming more and more difficult to find at reasonable prices, with the rumor going around that the U.S. Mint is going to sort of discontinue that coin series. So what are you? Will you continue stacking eagles even if the premium goes up, or will you consider something else? I know you're all eagles, man. You are the eagle beast. But what are you going to do if the U.S. Mint doesn't make platinum anymore? You going to change it up? You going to keep it strong? What you going to do? Let's see here. Wish there was a 10th ounce palladium coin. Yeah, that'd be super cool, Mr. Bob. And maybe we'll see the U.S. Mint do that. It all depends on demand, right? It all depends on demand. Ooh. So Shadowwork sent me an email saying, "Greetings, Platinum Beast. Couldn't help but notice a large discrepancy in prop price between the online dealers today." Ah, yeah. That is interesting. Yeah, I've heard that all the dealers, well, and I've noticed that kind of over time, that they all seem to have different spot prices. It's like, who do you believe? Once again, the online dealers are lying to us because somebody's correct and a whole bunch of people are incorrect. And who knows who is correct? Hey, Christopher Reed, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Glad you could join us today. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. As Uncle Sal would say. The U.S. Mint can't even make a silver bar. I know, right, Mr. Bob? They need to make one. They need to make a flag, man. They need to put our flag on a silver bar and sell it. I mean, dang, how hard is that to do? And how much is that to ask for? It's not asking much. You know, I don't really, I guess the U.S. Mint has just relied so heavily for so long on collectible numismatic stuff that they just are going with what they know best, which is numismatics. They do sell bullion, but it's typically just eagles and stuff. I reckon they did have the America the Beautiful series, which they released in bullion form, and that was kind of cool. 5-ounce coins. Initially, it wasn't nearly as popular, but those coins have since seen a crazy increase in premium over time. So that's been kind of interesting to see, I think. Very nice, Christopher Reed. My 250 gram Volcano. Nice, Christopher Reed. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yeah, bars are not fun, right? Bars are definitely stacking material, but they're not very fun as far as stacking goes. They don't make stacking fun. Other than the aspect that you're able to buy platinum at a reasonable price, bars can be kind of boring, so to speak, if that makes sense. But congratulations nonetheless, my friend. 100 grams added is quite a bit. That's a little over 3 ounces, almost 3.1 ounces of platinum. So congratulations on that. Solid pickup for sure. And I'm sure you paid a reasonable premium, very reasonable premium on all that. So congratulations, Christopher Reed, on your pickup and your platinum editions. I'm hoping to get West Texas on some platinum. I don't know if he just popped in to say hello. Oh, okay. He posted a question. Do they have quarter-ounce platinum? Yeah, they do, West Texas. The U.S. Mint used to put out Platinum Eagles in quarter-ounce versions, and you can still find them for pretty reasonable premiums, I would say, given that they don't make them anymore. But yeah, they do exist, so to speak. They don't still make them. So your question, do they have quarter-ounce platinum? It does exist, but it's not currently being made by any of the sovereign mints. But that could change if the price goes up higher, right? As well as demand. It would depend on demand as well, right? Because U.S. Mint is a for-profit, I think they're for-profit company, if I'm not mistaken. And it will really depend on what the demand is going forward, whether or not they do fractionals, I think. And I think that'd be pretty cool to see them come back into the fractional market with Platinum Eagles. That would probably drive down the price of the old ones, so a lot of people who have been holding on to them would probably be a little disappointed that the premium of what they have has decreased. But for us consumers who want to buy, works out real nice for us. Shadowwork said, yeah, they bake in a little premium in their spot price, but you shared the best resource for actual price, which is fine bullion prices. Yep, fine bullion prices is the best because they don't go off spot, they just go off price. So they'll show you the lowest price, and they have their own spot price they compare it to, right? So they'll tell you, like, if you go and you search and you look at cheapest silver bullion or cheapest gold bullion, or you look at platinum stuff, it'll show you the premium over spot. So like the cheapest silver right now is 47 cents per ounce over spot. That's for Monument Metals for some war nickels. That's over ounce or per ounce over their spot, fine bullion prices spot. But generally speaking, because they compare all the online bullion dealers, they are just showing you basically the lowest price. So that's why I really like that resource. It's not always perfect. It doesn't always have all the deals, especially if something new pops up. It doesn't get updated necessarily on the fly, but it is pretty reliable, I would say. Niels Hahn said, buy platinum, silver, crystallized osmium. Yep. For sure. Going to finish your silver gold for this year, then you'll be looking at an ounce Platinum Eagle. Very nice, West Texas Stacker. Very nice. Yeah, get that Platinum Eagle in your stack, man. Get some platinum before it's too late, I think. Realistically, I don't want to sound like one of them pumpers, but you definitely want to get some before it's too late. All right. We got Christopher Reed said, fine bullion prices didn't have the 50-gram Volcambi bar I got from SD Bullion. Not sure why. Not glad I checked. Yeah, it's always best to check the online dealers regardless, right? It's always best to check and see if there's better deals out there than what you can find on fine bullion prices. So yeah. So definitely keep that in mind even when using them as a resource. Hey, Space Miner, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it out here, bud. Thank you for joining and popping in the live stream chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. Platinum is timed perfectly for entry right now. I think so too. We're still below $1,000 an ounce, which is solid pricing. That's a solid spot price, especially given that it wasn't all that long ago we saw above $1,000 an ounce, and it wasn't all that long ago we saw significantly, excuse me, above $1,000 an ounce spot price. So yeah. It's definitely prime for the market, prime for the taking, if that makes sense. Let's see here. Let me refresh page on my spot price, and we'll take a look at the charts to see what we are looking at. Bro West. Oh, yeah, Brother West. Yeah, Brother West is in here today. He has joined us for the live stream, which is super, super cool. So it looks like the last time we saw above $1,000 an ounce was December of last year. And the last time we saw above $1,100 an ounce was May of last year. So we're about a year out from 1,100 an ounce. So we've seen this decline, and I'm wondering if we can get back up to that price. Now let's take a look. Let's see here. $1,100 an ounce we hit in May of last year. It looks like the last spike before that was May of the year before. So it looks like May is a good month, right? It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see because we're in May again. It looks like last time we were above $1,200 an ounce was April, which is close to May of the year before that. So interesting stuff we are seeing. Interesting. The biggest argument you have for platinum group metals is mining reduction. I think that's a great argument too, right? And that's what I try to talk about a little bit on my channel is, you know, these mines, they're shutting down in South Africa where they mine most of this metal. They're definitely shutting down. They're not continuing on. They're just deciding it's just not worth it, right? With platinum price where it's at, they're not able to make any real money. And so they're shutting down. Now, I think platinum will continue to be mined, but it could just become like a byproduct, right? So it'll still be accumulated and refined and everything, but they could end up just relying a lot on byproducts and stuff, which only is going to help the price of platinum go up, in my opinion. That could very well be one thing that influences the price point. Government didn't care about catalytic converters being stolen until it started to affect the platinum group metal market. Yeah, they shut that down real quick once the big money was, yep. I agree, Shadow Work, I agree. What do you want to know about Platinum Space Miner? Yep, Niels Hahn is the guy on Platinum. Even though I'm the Platinum Beast, I think Niels Hahn might even know a little bit more than me. He is a trusted source in the stacking community on Platinum. Every single live stream video, whatever, he always posts buy platinum, silver, and crystallized osmium. He is a big believer in those three metals. So he is a good source to have. Clean Air Energy is going to be the #1 platinum producer to the world soon. Very cool. Very cool. And they're going to need the platinum. And if the mines are shutting down, they're going to have to figure out how to get it one way or another, no matter what the price is, especially with all these governments implementing clean energy and stuff like that. Definitely interesting stuff. Definitely. Make sure you get yourself some platinum, some silver, all that good stuff. Located in Canada. Very nice. Got an ad for the future of mining. Had a woman operating a mining drone from her home office. Artesian miners won't exist in 20 years. So gold and all other precious metals will go up. I think so too. Hey, Mr. Zeems, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it out here today, bud. Hopefully hydrogen takes off. Oh, yeah. Man, I don't know what's going on with my allergies today, but I apologize for the sneezes. But, yep, hopefully hydrogen takes off. That would be huge for platinum. That would be huge. Huge stuff for platinum overall. And a great reason why we need to be stacking this metal. All right. So Niels Hahn said, I showed a video of the future mine, mostly robotic. Wow. That's also another interesting aspect is robotic mining. Won't even need the use of humans anymore. That'd be crazy. That would probably be beneficial. You'd be able to mine a lot more probably. But what is interesting about thinking about that is mining with robots, those are machines. And they're probably going to give off some type of emission or something. So they're probably going to need something to filter out those emissions, especially if they're being used in Western countries. So that's another interesting aspect to kind of think about and look at. Working on bismuth and indium right now. Did you mean to say iridium or did you mean to say indium, Space Miner? Tesla is making a hydrogen hybrid car for sale this year. Very cool, Niels Hahn. Very cool. That'll be interesting to see. Placing stacking ratio on the basis of rarity ratios. The more rare, the more of that I need over less rare. Yeah, I think that's a solid approach, Space Miner. A lot of people don't realize how daggum rare platinum and palladium both are. Extremely rare. Way more rare than gold. And now a lot of people say, who cares if it's rare if nobody sees it as money? But, I mean, have you seen these coins, y'all? This coin says it's worth $10, right? What's interesting, that's another interesting aspect about platinum is, you know, you would never use this bullion as money, but you always could. And platinum has the highest face value compared to its overall spot price. You know, silver is $1 silver eagle, gold is a $50 gold eagle, and platinum is a $100 platinum eagle. So if you were to buy a platinum eagle for $1,000 and go and use it as money, you've only lost $900. If you were to buy a gold eagle at $2,400 and go and spend it, you would have lost $2,350, which is insane, to say the least. So pretty interesting to think about that as well, is the face value that's been put on platinum. That's just interesting. And what's also interesting about that is you can't really use the argument that, oh, they put that face value on platinum back when it was double the price of gold, because they didn't, right? Fractional eagles and platinum eagles have been made since 98. And in 98, platinum was at $370 an ounce. So I'm not really seeing how it's adding up here. Let's see what gold was back in 98. Let's see. Gold. What was gold in 1998? For some reason, I'm having trouble with my internet, and it's not loading as quick as I'd like. But regardless, we'll get it loaded up, and we'll see here. All right, gold back in 98 was really close to the price of platinum, right about $300. So, I mean, it's definitely not double, but they made the face value of platinum double. So it's definitely something to think about, something interesting, I think. Platinum albums, platinum premium fuel too. Yep. That's a great point, Platinum Beast. Haven't thought of face value in that sense. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't think about it. They just say, oh, face value doesn't matter because it's all lower than the actual spot price. But one is much lower than the other in actual spot price. So it's definitely something to think about. Definitely something interesting for sure. And then when they came out with palladium in 2017, they made it $25 an ounce, which is weird because it's more rare than platinum. But I don't know. I don't know the U.S. Mint's logic and thinking behind things. It just is what it is. Indium is going to be a major move after my vapor. Indium. Okay, I'll have to take a look into indium. I haven't really heard too much about that, but I'll have to take a look into it. Indium is going to be a major move after my vapor crystallized osmium. I want at least half an ounce of VCO, a few ounces of platinum, a few ounces of indium. Well, that'd be pretty cool. 1 ounce platinum coin is valued at $100 by the mint, and gold is valued at $50 an ounce. Yep, it is, Niels Hahn, it is. The VCO and indium are on my hurry up list. Yeah? Who knows? We could see some major movement this summer. We could indeed. Palladium was $3,000 just a couple of years ago. That's why I had to buy the Palladium Eagle this year for $1,850. Still the lowest I've seen. Yeah, that is the lowest. Because they only started making them in 2017. So that makes sense, Shadow Work. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Platinum will easily double its price this year. Very well could, Niels Hahn. Very well could. Very well could double its price this year. And that would be interesting, and a lot of people would be very disappointed that they missed out on the opportunity to buy it when they had it, right? A lot of people are buying gold right now, and they don't have any platinum, and I'm just asking the question, like, why? If you don't have any platinum, why are you buying gold? Now, if you don't have any gold, then, okay, maybe I could see that and understand it a little bit. But if you already have a good amount of gold, get yourself some platinum, y'all, because you're not going to want to miss out. Hey, Coins A to Z, welcome, welcome. Hey, I got your message on Instagram, Coins A to Z. Yeah, if you want to send me something or whatever, I'm more than open to that. I can't remember exactly what your message said, but I remember it was something to do with, like, AI something or another. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to send me over something, I'd be more than happy to accept something like that. Yeah, but my email is platinumbeast9995@gmail.com. So if you want to send it there, I know that was a question you had, and you said you don't use Instagram too much. If you want to send it over to my email, I'd be more than happy to take a look at whatever it is that you send. I try to check my email as much as possible, but I just stay so busy that sometimes I forget. But y'all usually leave me comments or messages in live chats and stuff saying you sent an email, so I usually am able to get in there and check it on a regular basis. But yeah, I did get your message, Coins A to Z. I like emeralds and rubies as well, and opal. So Niels Hahn, can those gems be created in a lab like diamonds? I don't really know. I've always wondered that about, like, the rare stones that aren't diamonds. Can any stone be created in a lab like a diamond, or is it different? Yes. Okay, so they can. Interesting. Getting in 12 pieces of Ethiopian white opal tomorrow. Most can be. Okay, so what's the investment? Why invest in gemstones if they can be, oh, it's costly. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. But they can be manufactured, so that makes it an interesting sort of investment asset. Obviously, there's always going to be a demand for jewelry and gemstones and stuff, but I wonder if over time, if the cost of manufacture decreases, if the price will go down. Probably not, because it's typically controlled by a higher power. But I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Opals can be made at home. All stones can be created with the right environment. Interesting. Shadow work. Interesting stuff. I mean, I know I've heard a lot of people say diamonds are not a good investment because they can be created in a lab. And then there's the whole world where now they sell diamonds and they list them as lab created or natural, and that somehow gives it more value, I guess. But yeah, so that's kind of a field I haven't really dived into too much, but I mean, I'd be open to hearing more about it, so to speak. All right. All right. Diamonds are trash. But why are the other gemstones good, Niels Hahn? Because you said you buy opals and emeralds and rubies and stuff. Is it just because you like them? Like, is that it? Because if that is, that's cool. But Like, if there's an investment side of things, I'm curious as to why you get them. The biggest challenge with platinum group metals is volatility, which is one of its greatest assets as well. Yeah, that's very true, Space Miner. That's very true. I think that is one of the biggest challenges as well. Is the volatility. People don't look at it as the same as silver and gold because of how much the price moves up and down at any given time. I'm a huge fan of lab-grown stones and diamonds. No need to bleed over rocks. Yeah, I agree, Shadowwork. I agree. I agree with that. Bought several opers when my ship visited Thailand. Well, that's pretty cool, Mr. Bob. That's pretty cool. So you brought back from Thailand some cool little stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty neat. I have a platinum Mandalorian armor. Look at the pic. Is that not just a pic of the Mandalorian? Like, is that you? Is that a picture of you, Niels Hahn? Because if it is, that's crazy. I always thought that was just a picture of the Mandalorian, not like you. Let me see here. Take a closer look. Oh, that's a picture of the Mandalorian, isn't it? Or is that you? Like in a photo shoot or something? Maybe? No, that is me in the $1 trillion platinum armor. I gotcha. That's cool, man. That's cool. Will not buy palladium till it's around $700 an ounce. Yeah, that's what I would probably wait for too. Honestly. I'm on the palladium bandwagon as long as it's under platinum. Yeah, I agree. I'm right there with you too, Mr. Zeems. I might even switch over my approach and start picking up more palladium than I do platinum if it gets down below platinum and remains there. Because I still think it has a future. It's just its future is not right now. If that makes sense. But yeah, they say the same thing about diamonds used to be cut by hand. Now hand-cut diamond is high premium. Man, they just keep coming up with different listings to sell you on something, and it's like, I don't know, man. It seems like it's a sales marketing tactic for either the wealthy or the people who want to pretend they're wealthy or want to be wealthy, I guess. Hey, JDF, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it. Best platinum channel on the tube. Well, thank you, JDF. I greatly appreciate that. That is very kind words of you to say, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. Love the peace dollars in high grade. Yeah, they are cool in high grades. I've got a couple MS64s, not with me here, but I do have a couple MS64s in slabs. So I love peace dollars. I love it. I love the eagle just sitting there perched, watching over the land. I love the design on the back. I love the design on the front, too. A lot of people like the Morgan design, but I think this looks like a guy. I'm not even going to lie. And in fact, I thought the name Morgan, I didn't even know this was, like, when I first started stacking, I thought the names of the coins were like some random figure in history or something. So I thought this was a dude named Morgan on this coin. I kid you not. I kid you not. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I thought this was a dude named Morgan. I thought on the Barber coin there was some guy named Barber. And and I thought that's what it was, but it's actually Lady Liberty, and it's actually a lady. But to me, this looks like a dude. I don't know. And it looks like kind of a heavier set dude, if I'm going to be honest. No offense to anybody that might be heavier set, but like the rounding of the cheek and stuff, she's got a little weight here, right? And here, she got that sharp angled chin. It's like, and what's funny about these is the Morgan dollar, coins A to Z, that's great. What's funny about these is the Morgan dollar was going away and the peace dollar was coming in. It's like she went through a transformation. Like she went through a bad breakup and she lost weight. She tightened that chin up and she decided to make herself look a little better. But I don't know. That's just what I see in these coins. I see some crazy things sometimes, but that's just what it looks like to me. Oh my gosh. I mean, getting them high-grade slabs. Yeah, that's what I meant, JDF. I gotcha. Diamonds, that's funny. Yeah, JDF. Yeah, you thought the same too, Shadow Work? Yeah, I mean, I thought this was like a dude, like named Morgan. Like, oh, that's Morgan. He must have designed the coin, or maybe he was just involved in the mint or something. And then, like, this one looks like Lady Liberty, okay? This looks like the Statue of Liberty, like, this is her head, but she's holding up that torch. This does not look like Lady Liberty that's holding the torch, okay? Like, this is, her face does not look like this at all. When I think of, like, the Statue of Liberty, right? It just is silly. So, yeah, I don't know what they were doing, but people love the Morgan. I will say the reverse, though. I mean, I do like the piece with the eagle perched and looking over on the horizon and watching over America. This one's kind of cool, though. I will give you that. You know, it says United States of America. This is very intricate design, more intricate than the reverse of the piece. So I don't know. Maybe I do like the Morgan reverse a little better, but as far as Lady Liberty, definitely peace dollar all the way. I am definitely a peace fan. Many of the dudes in early America did wear wigs. That is true. And they had long curly hair, which most people don't have today. Most men don't have long curly hair. I guess some do. Most of them are probably like in a rock band, fog hat, ZZ Top, that kind of stuff. But yeah. So they had that long curly wig hair stuff, and I guess it was just a different time, right? So maybe that's where I'm getting my inspiration as to why I think this is a man. But she definitely lost some weight when she transitioned from being the Morgan to peace, and it's clearly evident on both designs. However, sculptor Frederick August Bartholdi was first inspired by the colossal figures guarding Nubian tombs. Interesting. That's pretty interesting stuff. I hadn't heard that before, but it's pretty interesting that you point that out. Yeah. So, interesting stuff. I haven't dove into too much of who created what coin as far as... So, haven't dove in too much to that kind of thing, but it would probably be interesting to kind of take a look and see what all was involved in the designs and whatnot. I do love the dollars, though. I mostly only buy the Kohl's because I just can't justify paying for BU, but I know a lot of people like picking up the BU stuff. And I guess it can provide a good opportunity to pick up the BU when the price point of silver gets so high, but they don't update the pricing on BU coins. At that point, it can be a decent buy, I reckon. But yeah. Does your email have 3 9s and a 5? Yep, Coins A to Z, it does. It's actually in the description of this live stream. If you take a look down there at the description, and all my videos, really, you'll see that my email is there, and you can send me an email through that email. So that is my email, and you can message me there, and I will try to take a look at it and respond as quickly as I can. But yeah, so if you want to send me something there, photos, media, whatever, I'll try to take a look at it and see. But cool stuff. Overall, the U.S. Mint puts out some cool stuff, I think. Obviously, Perth Mint and other mints, they tend to do things a little bit better sometimes, but yeah, so interesting stuff. Hey, Lee Hale, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Glad to see you. Yeah, we were buffering. I live stream off the cell phone camera, and whenever I get a call, it just glitches out for a minute, so we got to sit there and wait. But we should be good right now. Let me know in the live stream chat if we're good, if we're buffering, whatever. Do you have a favorite Queen or Tudor Beast 1 ounce coin? I like the unicorn, believe it or not. I'm not a weirdo or anything, but I do like the unicorn. I think that's just kind of unique. On the Tudor Beast, the Queen's Beast, that was one of my favorite Queen's Beasts I had back in the day. And I do like the unicorn. I also like anything with a bull on it. So the bull designs, whether it's the lunar years, whether it's the beast coins, I do like the oxes and bulls and stuff because I'm a platinum bull. That just kind of resonates with me a little bit. But yeah, so that's what I think of those series and coins. Christopher Reed. But hey, Lee Hell, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, same. Yep. Yep. Those two designs are really cool. Unicorn because it's like a fake creature. It's not real. And I know like the griffin might not be real and like a dragon's obviously not real, but those just seem so like overused, I think. Whereas the unicorn is just like so odd. And then and it's actually the national animal of like Scotland, I think, which is crazy. And then the ox bull just kind of makes sense if you're a stacker. You're gonna like those oxes and bulls and stuff. I mean, there's even a whole bullion dealer called Silver Gold Bull because of the ability to use that as a marketing ploy for people who stack. But yeah, we got Lee Hale in the chat. We got Shadow Work. We got Christopher Reed. We got Coins A to Z. Niels Hahn. We got a lot of good people showing up today. So thanks y'all for showing up. I definitely appreciate y'all hopping in here and saying hello and whatnot. Definitely makes my day when I see y'all decide to spend some of your day coming over and saying hey to me. I picked up 2 of the current 1-ounce unicorn beasts when JM had a sale. Yeah, that was a solid sale. I saw that too. I definitely saw that, and that was solid. Solid sale, for sure. That was pretty cool to see JM doing a sale like that for some platinum. And $9.50 each. Yeah, that was a good deal. That sure was a good deal for some platinum. Can't beat that, right? Cannot be beat. Let's see here. Inbox. Yep, yep, yep. You're so pretty. All right, let's see here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Picking up 21,000 wheats, apparently 130 pounds. Wife thinks I'm nuts, probably a bit. Yeah, that's incredible. 1,000 wheats? Wow. So multiple mints made platinum coins with, no, Shadow Work. The Royal Mint put out the Tudor Beast, and then previously they put out the Queen's Beast. So there are 2 platinum coins with a unicorn on them, if that makes sense. But they were both put out by the same mint. So yeah. They were both put out by the same mint. But they're 2 different coins with 2 different dates and stuff and 2 different designs, really. I did get signed up for Mean through your link. You should get that credit. Well, hopefully I did. Let's see here. Let's see if I was able to get a little bit extra credit on the Mean. Let's see here. My Mean. Let's see here. All right, let's log in here. Credits. Well, no, I haven't gotten it yet, but maybe we will. You've invited 6 people. Let's see here. When did it? Well, I don't know. Both you and your referral will be credited. See your referrals. Maybe it'll take a minute to purchase of 200. Gotcha. Both you and your referral receive mean discount. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I see here. I'm reading the fine print. So sign up earnings are capped at $25. Darn it. Until the credit is used in an order. Okay. So maybe I should not promote mean until I use that 25. Let's see here. All right, man. We're getting phone calls out the wazoo. I must be a popular man today. All right, so. But thank you for signing up anyways, Mr. Zeems. I appreciate that. Support. I definitely do. All right. Do you think they'll modify the content of coinage again before cashless? I don't know, Shadow Work. They might just use it as another reason to justify why to go cashless. Or they could just decide to quit actually printing actual physical money and just use what's already out there. In which case, we'll probably see over a few years people start to hoard cash. And there'll be a massive shortage, but it won't be that big of a deal. Like in the year 20, a lot of people were talking about a mass shortage of cash, and banks couldn't get coins, and businesses were like, exact change only, blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, we could see them use that as a justification as to why to go digital all the way. Yeah, I think it's kind of too expensive too, Coins A to Z, especially if their main goal is to just go completely cashless. I think that they're not going to even go down that route. So yeah. Lee Hale said, I'll divide into smaller groups and sell in an auction, usually double my purchase price, I hope. Well, that'd be pretty cool, Lee Hale. That's a solid approach. Solid approach for sure. Make yourself some extra cash to put into more stacking fodder. All right, let's see here. In 2020, it costed a dime to strike a nickel. Yeah. Nickels and pennies. Well, nickels are getting out of reach, right? It's costing more money to make than it's even worth. Welcome to America. Yep, Shadow Work. Yes, indeed. Welcome to America, where we can't figure things out to save our lives sometimes. It's still a great country. I love this country, but sometimes the government of this country is just silly, or the government enterprises or entities or whatever, which is essentially what the U.S. Mint is. All right. So we are blowing and going on this live stream, and we're having a good old time together, just hanging out and chilling. We're having people pop in and out left and right, which is always good to see. People finding the channel and commenting and stuff. It's good stuff. All right. Same here. Love the USA in spite of its many horrible leaders and policies. Yep. Yes, indeed, Coins A to Z. Yes, indeed. And Coins A to Z, what's also cool in this country is, believe it or not, a lot of people can get along with one another, right? I know the government would like to see us divided, but, Coins A to Z, you and I don't agree necessarily on everything. We have a lot of different views and a lot of different opinions about stuff. I've talked with you a little bit about it, but we can still get along. We can still get along with one another and have a good time together. I think that's what America's all about. You know, they used to call it the melting pot, and it still is that with the amount of immigration we have and stuff from people coming from all different kinds of countries. And the thing about it is it's a melting pot of cultures and races and people from different places and stuff, but it's also a melting pot of ideas, right? Lots of different people have a lot of different ideas about things. A lot of countries, everybody thinks similarly or the same to one another. Not all countries, but a lot they do. Sometimes they're forced into that. Sometimes they just enjoy being in that. But in America, it's very much a melting pot of ideas and opinions and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool country. I love it. It's very unique and it's wonderful. For sure. America. Yep. Shadow work. American flags. Refresh me. You prefer small, like 1/10 ounce platinum and gold, and why? I do for accumulation purposes. Could I save up and just buy? Sure. But realistically, well, yeah. So there's multiple reasons why I like 1/10, okay? I don't think the premium is all that bad. I think, because when I think about it, there's really two things, right? I think if platinum hits $1,500 an ounce spot, I've made money on all of my fractional purchases because I've bought them all below 120, with my most recent purchase being 125 with the recent increase, right? So I'm still below 120 on dollar cost average. So if it hits 1,500, I'm up on all of them. Now, if I bought a 1 ounce coin for like $9.80 or something a few weeks back, then I'd be up even more on that one coin, but I wouldn't necessarily have as many coins, and 1 ounce is not as divisible as these 1/10 ouncers. So the divisibility I really like. The premium's not too bad. And I have sold 1/10 ouncers in the past and gotten most, if not all, of my premium back out of it, right? For instance, these koalas and kookaburras, these are Perth Mint coins that go up in value. If you try to find, I was just looking at it just the other day. I want to get a 2020 Perth Mint Kawaka. I don't know if you've ever heard of that coin, but it's just this funny little animal, I guess in Australia or New Zealand or something. And they put it on a coin and it looks just silly to me. But I want to get one of those, and I wanted one back in the day and never pulled the trigger. But now if I want to get it, it's $55 on eBay is the lowest price I've been able to find for it. And that's like a newer series that they started doing 2021, 2022. So Perth Mint stuff goes up in collectability over like 1 ounce. See, if I had like a 1 ounce Britannia, it wouldn't go up in collectability. It might go up with spot price, but it's not going to go up collectible wise. These Perth coins, which are not bad premium, will go up collectability. So there's that aspect I really like. Now I could buy 1 ounce Perth, but again, that's also higher premium than your 1 ounce Britannia, Maple, Kangaroo, whatever. So I just like them. I mean, a lot of people don't, and a lot of people tell me I'm dumb for buying them, but how much platinum do you have, my friend? And you might have more than me, and that's okay. But that's just why I like it, for stacking purposes. My goal and my plan, I have mentioned before, is to get enough of these little coins in duplicates that I can just trade 8 or 9 of them for a full ounce of platinum. And so that way I get it all back and I get more platinum, but I only had to buy 8 or 9 1/10 ounce coins because people realize they're worth more than a 1 ounce and they're more easily to sell and divide and stuff like that. So that's my goal, is to make that trade at some point. And that's why I like the 1/10 ounce Lee Hale. But I'm not opposed to people who buy 1 ounce coins. I just don't have enough money coming in to really justify that, if that makes sense. It just makes it simpler for me. Everybody's strategy is kind of different, but that's just how I see it. Coins A to Z said, I'm probably in the vast minority in the U.S. stacking community as I'm a lifelong registered Democrat, but I hate what the DNC has served us for many years, especially their woke policies. No, yeah, I agree, Coins A to Z. And I mean, I can get along with people like you. You know, you seem like a pretty decent person, right? And like, I'm on the right side of things. I'll just let y'all know. Not correct, but like literally right. And, but I'm not some wild man out here. And to be honest, Coins A to Z, and I might get some flack and some hate for this, but I'm not really all that excited about our prospect for the upcoming election, right? Will I vote for that person? Sure. But am I all that happy about it? No, not really. I would have much preferred almost any of the other options we had a few months back. But, you know, the people spoke. It is what it is. They went out and voted. And by the time it got to my state, because for some dumb reason, Georgia decided not to be a part of Super Tuesday anymore, it was already decided. And I'll just have to live with that. But I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm not on the left side of things, but I'm not exactly sold out like the right side is just the word of God and anything else is just utter nonsense, right? I realize other people have different views and opinions. So I'll probably get some hate for saying that too, Coins A to Z, that I'm not completely sold out for who we have on the right. But, you know, it just is what it is, and we'll just have to see how it plays out, honestly. But yeah. So that's really my take. I really like quarter ounces. Okay, shadow work, quarter ounce, platinum. Do you have a full set of Eagles shadow work? I forget. Do you have 10th, quarter, half, and full ounce? Or do you just have the 1 ouncers? Because I think in the email you sent me, I can't remember what I saw. But do you have quarter ounce, half ounce, 1/10 ounce Eagles? Or is it just 1 ounce Eagles? For platinum, if that makes sense. But yeah. All right, we got 15 people watching right now. Be sure to hit the like button. If you're on the cell phone, all you got to do is hold down the screen with your finger and hit the like button, or hit the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. And if you're on the computer, it's just down below. I'm unsure about the iPad. Sorry, Mr. Bob, but I don't really know how it works on the iPad or tablet. But I'm sure there's a way to do it. Oh, you got all of them. Okay, very cool. Shadow work. Hey, Strange. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it. Would be pretty cool if Platinum Libertads. Yeah, it would be. I would love to get a Platinum Libertad. They made a one-off series with a Platinum version, but it's just such a high premium, I can't really justify getting it. But that would be cool if they made some. I'd definitely pick up one of them for sure. Add that to my stack. Yep, Strange has joined the live stream. Thank you, Shadow Work, for recognizing Strange coming in. Definitely greatly appreciate that, my friend. For sure, for sure. So, yeah. My wholesale is 11% on gold, uncirculated 1/10 ounce, and $40 over on 1/10 ounce platinum. Is this a normal? I don't shop on the internet. 11% on gold Eagles. That's probably about average, I reckon. $40 over on 1/10 ounce platinum. Well, that depends, Lee Hale. Are you talking about Eagles, or are you talking about just Perth and Britannias and stuff? Because if you're talking about Perth and Britannias, that's a little high. I'm not going to lie. That's a little bit high on the 1/10 ouncers. If you're talking about Eagles, if you're able to get Eagles $40 over, that's really good. And also, are you talking about $40 over? So would that be $400 over an ounce? Or is that $40 over an ounce divided by 10? Because that can make a difference as well. Finally made a live show. Hey, Lamar Avery. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it, Lamar. Glad you're here, my friend. Lee Hale said Eagles. Oh, well, $40 an ounce over on Eagles. That's not bad. That's not bad. I limit myself on Platinum Eagles to 150 or 1/10 ounce platinum eagles to 150. Okay, I'm not going to spend more than 150 on a 1/10 ounce eagle. Just not going to happen for me. And that's hard to do sometimes because they always go up to 160, 170, 180. It's real difficult to find that at that price point. But that's my limit personally on platinum eagles. Most eagles run 100 to 125 over spot these days. Yes, they do, VNS. And welcome to the live stream, BMS. Glad you could make it, my friend. Glad you're here. And yeah, you are correct. Most eagles run 100 to 125 over spot these days. They do. They do for sure. Platinum Libertads would be awesome. I have gold and silver Libertads. Would love to add platinum Libertads. Yep, same here. Same here. Well, I don't have gold Libertads. I've got silver, but I don't have gold. But I'd love to add some platinum Libertads as well, because that'd be very, very cool, I think. And I really don't know, being that the Spanish, I know Hispanic and Spanish, there's a difference, but being that the Spanish discovered platinum, or they're credited with discovering platinum, I'm really kind of surprised that the Mexican Mint doesn't do platinum. It's kind of baffling, if I'm being honest, because Canada and America does, so why not Mexico? Lee Hale said, wife calling me for dinner. Be back soon. No worries, Lee Hale. Glad you could make it out, my friend. Glad you could be here for a little while. You go enjoy that dinner and enjoy it well and show your wife some love. Clay C, sorry. KC. It's KC. Oh, Clay C. Yeah, well, all I said was VNS. But yeah, VNS, Clay C. Or just, you want me to call you Clay C? Okay, I'll call you Clay C. VNS. All right, Clay C. Glad you could make it, Clacy. Glad you're here, my friend. Yes, indeed. Coins86 said, good point, Platinum Beast, about the Mexico Mint. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense, right? Canada and America does it. Why not Mexico? I don't know. I don't really understand it. I feel like there'd be a huge market, and that would help drive demand quite a bit for platinum. Personally, I think that's what would happen. For sure. Yeah, no problem, Clacy. Sorry I just used VNS in the beginning, but I'll call you Clacy, my friend, and I'll try to remember that in the future. All right, we got about 11 people watching right now. Not bad, not bad. We're having a good old time here. These short feed live streams have really fallen off quite a bit, though. I've been platinum hoarding since 20 years ago. Very cool. Wow, I bet your stack's phenomenal, Clacy. I bet it's absolutely phenomenal. I would definitely jump on Platinum Libertads for sure. Yep, I would too, Coins A to Z. I would too. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. How much platinum do you have, Clacy? Yeah, how much do you have, Clacy? Having been stacking for 20 years, how much platinum you got? Because I'm sure it's quite the stack. Let's see here. Is anybody else live streaming right now? No, not quite. Looks like Guido's going to be live streaming about 8:30 auction. So we'll probably wrap this one up a little bit before that, maybe. But, yeah. Yeah, how much platinum do you have, Clacy? Let us know in the chat. All right. I kind of wonder what's available even right now in the market since Palladium went so low. I wonder if dealers have pulled their inventory a little bit. Looks like you can still get a 1 ounce Argor Horaeus for about $11.04 from Monument Metals, which is not too bad. Not too bad when you really think about it. Not too bad at all. Let's see here. What other Palladium is available right now? Let's see here. Won't give a specific amount, but I will say it flips to around 2K. I can pay off my house. Jeez, Clacy, that's insane, man. What an accomplishment of platinum. That's pretty cool. Looks like the cheapest Palladium Eagle right now is about $18.50 on eBay. Cheapest Palladium Maple right now is $12.83 from SD Bullion. That's not a bad premium. 27%. It's not bad at all, really. Yeah, that is cool. Isn't it, Shadow Work? You could pay off his house if it hits $2,000 an ounce. Going to be purchasing 1 ounce platinum, 1 kilo of silver, and 5 3mm rounds of crystallized osmium next week. Very nice, Niels Hahn. Very cool. Very cool stuff, my friend. That'll be a nice little addition to your stack. That's for sure. Christopher Reed said, I was looking at 1 ounce palladium bar last week in Monument, but man, the price jumps. I missed it. Dang. Was it below 1,000? I don't know if with premium it went below 1,000 last week. So much volatility compared to the others, gold, silver, platinum. Lamar Avery said he just bought a $1,200 Platinum Eagle 2023. Very nice, Lamar. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Congratulations on that pickup. And if they do actually discontinue them or stop making them, that'll definitely be worth it, I think. Last year of the Platinum Eagle, at least for the foreseeable future. What form of crystallized osmium? A disc? I think it was around 1020. Oh, okay, Christopher Reed. So almost below that $1,000 threshold, but not quite. Just got in 2 9 CRT Colombian emeralds in yesterday. Very nice, Niels Hahn. Very cool. So did you ever mention in the chat, Niels Hahn, why you buy the gemstones? Is it an investment or is it just because you like them and they look pretty? Because if it's in the investment side of things, I'd really like to hear your thoughts on why that's a good or bad or whatever investment. Because I've kind of been on the fence about gemstones. Investment. Okay, so if you can artificially make them, Niels Hahn, what makes them a good investment if they can just be, you can just create new ones, unlike precious metals? What's the driving force behind that? Right? Because I would think you could just make an infinite amount if it's investment. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get the buyer's want. Right, Niels Hahn, I get that there's demand, but if you can make an unlimited amount, why does the price go up, right? Natural cost. Oh, okay, so it's one of those, these are natural stones versus lab created. Gotcha. Makes sense. That makes sense. Don't buy non-natural stones. Unless, well, I guess, Clacy, I guess they wouldn't be a bad investment if you are just planning on having them in jewelry. You know, lab created, because no one's going to be able to tell the difference if you're just trying to show people you have gemstones. Make more paper silver. Make more paper silver, yeah. No. No, Clacy, don't even buy them for jewelry. Don't even buy them if you're just trying to pretend and show off, I guess. I mean, I guess, but, oh, you can. Okay, I got you, Clacy. I got you. 100% Neil. Yep. No. Man, you said no again. I wish you must be talking to somebody else or something, right? Make more paper silver. Are you telling Niels Hahn that they should not make more paper silver? Is that what you're saying? Because I agree. Quit making the paper silver, man. Let the price do what it's supposed to do. I mean, the banks will get wealthy. They're holding this stuff too. Let's not pretend like they're not. I mean, dang. You know? Invest in natural stones. Gotcha. Gotcha. Uberlite. What is that about, Shadowwork? I haven't seen that. Stone from Lake Michigan. Is it just like a one-off, or did they find like a whole deposit of those stones? Pretty for sure polished. Huh. Wait, what glows in the dark? Let's see here. I've got an incredible rare faceted large Ulight tight gemstone. I'm probably going to send into GIA to get it certified. Oh, that's pretty cool, Coins A to Z. Yes, it glows in the dark. What glows in the dark, Clacy? Ah, I see, Niels Hahn. Yeah, that you can get a 500% increase if you make your metals into a piece of jewelry. Yeah, because people pay through the nose for jewelry. These fluorescent sodalite rocks are found along the shores of Great Lakes and are especially popular in Upper Peninsula of Michigan and the shores of Lake. Ah, interesting. Interesting stuff. Mr. Zeem said, found some 5-gram Argor Palladium bars. I'm keeping my eye on. Where'd you find those at, Mr. Zeem? Let us know the source. I haven't seen 5-gram Palladium. Where are those found? Because I don't even know where to even look for that. Probably one of the dealers or something, right? Lamar Avery said, if it glows in the dark, it might be radioactive. Could be. Could be Lamar Avery. I mean, that does cause stuff to glow. UV stones are the best way to see if a stone is natural. That's true. That's true, Clacy. There are a number of minerals that glow, mostly glow only in black light. Ah, interesting, Coins A to Z. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. All right, we've been going for a solid 73 minutes here. We'll probably keep it rolling and going for a little while longer. But I appreciate everyone who has stopped by and said hello and decided to come and join us today. I think it's been a good little live stream, honestly. We've had a good little crew here, just chilling and kind of hanging out, having a good old time. So thank y'all. William E. said, I've been lurking and wondering if you auction. No, I don't, William E. I don't typically do auctions and stuff. I mean, that would be kind of cool and maybe something I get into at some point. But I'm not really a seller. I'm a stacker, man. And I know I could increase my stack by selling, but it just seems kind of like a headache to have to go through the process and taxes and all that stuff. But maybe one day I'll get on that bandwagon of auctioners on YouTube. It would just kind of depend. I mean, I definitely don't have the setup for it. I don't have all the cool gadgets and gizmos, and I haven't figured out all the cool editing techniques that a lot of the auctioneers use. But who knows? Maybe. Maybe I might do something like that. Clacy said, I'm a collector and a stacker. Hey, that's not so bad. And I'd like to think that a lot of people are like that, Clacy. I think a lot of people collect and stack. Unless you're like Shadow Work and you're just going all Eagles and that's it, and nothing else, more American than the rest of us, then I would say most stackers are collectors and stackers, right? Even me, right? I try to buy the lowest premium, but this Perth Mint stuff, this is collectible, you know? I don't have to buy this. I could just buy generic bars, call it a day. But I buy the Perth stuff because I like it, it's cool, and I'm sort of collecting it over time. So I'm right there with you, Clacy. I am right there with you. That's very true, Clacy, but that's very true stuff. Yeah, Coins A to Z, I know you're more of a collector. You got all them platinum proofs, man. You have a phenomenal platinum proof collection. I think a lot of us started out. Yeah, I think so too, Lamar Avery. And I also think a lot of us started out as people who, as silly as it sounds, just enjoy getting stuff in the mail and packages and stuff. At the end of the day, I would say most people in the world are just consumers. We like to buy stuff. We like to take our money and spend it on stuff. And when it really boils down to it, we could spend it on investments or we could spend it on junk. And either way, we got something coming in the mail to look forward to give us something exciting happening during our week. And with precious metals, we get kind of the best of both worlds, right? We don't have to invest in a stock or a crypto and just watch a number on a screen and say, this is awesome. We actually buy something that's coming in the mail that we can hold in our hands, and it gives us that satisfaction without us having to actually spend money on something that we just don't need or some junk or some random thing, right? So I think a lot of us did start out as collectors and got into the stacking world once we realized the value of the precious metal, of the coins that we were buying and stuff like that. Not everybody's like that, but I think a lot of people are, for sure. With only 2 mines active right now, it's a way to end, way to, and one is in Russia. It's a, with only, right now, it's a way to, and one is in Russia. Yep. Yep, most of the mining for palladium and platinum are in countries that have unpredictable futures and political turmoil and things like that going on within those countries. So definitely something to keep in mind is that, you know, these countries with these platinum group metal mining operations, they have issues going on. And those issues probably will only help us stackers in the value of our precious metals. You said it right. Yep. Yep, I agree. I agree. All right, so we've been going for about 77 minutes here. We might wrap it up today at about an hour and a half stream. But it's been fun, y'all. It's been fun. It's been a good old time saying hey to everybody, talking with everybody, sharing our insight and things like that. That's what this stacking community is all about, is just sharing the insight and talking back and forth with one another and just having a good old time. But yeah. So what are y'all thinking about picking up in the platinum world? Anybody thinking about getting anything unique? I know a lot of people have been talking about that tri-coin the Perth Mint put out with the koala, the kookaburra, and the kangaroo on it. That's a pretty cool little coin. I don't know if I'll have enough by the time it sells out to get it, but maybe they'll still be around when I have enough for an ounce. We will just have to wait and see. But I'd love to pick up one of those. I think that'd be cool to add to the collection in the stack. Let's see here. What dealers still have that coin in stock? Ooh, it looks like maybe just AppMax. And their premium's 21%, of course, being AppMax. Oh, wait, no. This linked me to the Greyhound of Richmond. What the heck? Let's see here. Do they still have it in stock? I don't know. It might be sold out. I know it was a limited mintage of 5,000 coins. Let's see here. Let's go down to the 1 ounce coins. Well, there's a 10th ounce maple for $4.49. APMEX is wild, man. You know, APMEX is the only dealer that gets in inventory and probably pays people spot price for stuff they don't even know they have, and probably turns around and puts an astronomical premium on it, which is kind of annoying, if I'm being honest. But let's see here. Well, still moving along. Okay, so yeah, they do have them on pre-sale. The Kangaroo Koala Kook for $10.83.49. $89.99 per coin over spot. That's not bad. That's not too bad at all, honestly. $18.99 in 2024. Wow. That's a long history the Perth Mint has. All right. Very first coin purchase was in the mid-1980s, a proof silver Great Wall medal, which turns out to be quite rare. Wow, that's pretty cool. Coins A to Z. Canada produces platinum as well, but South Africa and Russia are the big ones. Yep, they are, Lamar, they are. Can't wait for next year's platinum release on the Second Amendment. Yeah, we'll have to see how they do that, Clacy. We will have to see how they go about that. It'll be interesting. They'll probably put like a revolutionary general or something looking thing with a musket on it. But that will be pretty cool, and I think it'll be pretty popular in the stacking community. Never seen a proof platinum anything in person. Can you hold up a proof and bullion? I don't actually have any platinum proofs. Yeah, I don't have any. I used to have the platinum proof quarter-ounce eagles, but I lost those a while back. Well, I didn't lose them. I had to sell them, but I don't have any platinum proof shadow work. I'll have to pick some up. I want to get more Platinum Eagles, quarter and full ounce sizes, plus the Tudor Beast Platinum Series. Yeah, that'd be cool, Lamar Avery. That'd be real cool. Coins A to Z said, there are good videos on YouTube showcasing proof platinum coins. They tend to be super shiny. Yeah, you should check out Coins A to Z's channel, Shadow Work. Definitely check out his channel. He's got a lot of proof eagles. I wish they would make a platinum buffalo. Yeah, that'd be cool, Clacy. Actually, that'd be not a bad idea, I think. I don't. That's one thing I don't know why the U.S. Mint doesn't do. They don't make silver buffaloes and they don't make platinum buffaloes. I like reading comments just as much as the video. Well, thank you, William E. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I greatly appreciate you being here and supporting the channel. Platinum buffalo would be awesome. Yeah, I'd be buying that. Yeah, I would too, Lamar Avery. That'd be real neat. That'd be real neat. Platinum buffalo would be cool. Yep. Hey, Hayden, welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you're here. Hey, Platinum Beast, I have a coin show coming up this Saturday. I'm very excited. Very nice, Hayden. Very nice. Those are always fun things to go to. I haven't gone to any myself, but I know there's a lot to be seen at those places. So you make sure to have lots of fun. Bring lots of cash, too, because you never know what you might find. But that's pretty cool. You're going to a coin show. That is pretty cool. Clacy said, my proofs all came from the mint. I won't give those up. Yeah, proof coins are really neat. Proof coins are really neat. I've got some reverse proofs from the U.S. Mint. I've got a couple of proofs, too, in silver. Not any platinum, but silver. It has to do with legislation, but they would have to make it reverse proof. Why would they have to make it reverse proof, Clacy? They can't do it proof or bullion? That seems kind of odd. Is there some kind of rule against making bullion other than eagles or something? Of course, being the government, I'm sure there's a whole process, just like there is for everything in the government. But is there some reason why they have to be that way, or is it just the way it is? Yeah, okay, Clacy, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. There's always a rule. Hey, Metal Matt, welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it, my friend. Thanks for being a loyal member of the channel. I greatly appreciate that as well. And glad to see you and glad to have you here, bud. Thanks for being here. And being a loyal member and a loyal supporter of the channel. Hayden said, you really haven't? I'm going to be rolling in the $200. You need to go get one, though. Platinum isn't as common as coin shows. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And no, I haven't been to a coin show. I need to go one though, but I have not been to one. I should make a video showcasing my Perth Mint Proof Platinum. Yeah, you should, Coins A to Z. Those are epic coins. And so rare. What's the mintage limit on those? Like 100 something? Something like that, right? It's the same reason why they screwed up on the silver coin last year and then had to send out new paperwork stating it was bullion, not a coin. Ah, interesting. That makes sense. There's always a whole bunch of stuff going on involving all that. 188 each. Wow, Coins A to Z. That's incredible. I don't know if I've ever had a coin with that low of a mintage. That's crazy. Crazy. Low mintage. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right, we're coming up here on about an hour and a half stream. So we'll probably wrap it up at 90 minutes, but we got about 4.5 minutes left. But once again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who came by today to say hello and comment in the stream and chat with me back and forth. I greatly appreciate all of y'all, and thanks all of y'all for y'all's support. It is much, much appreciated. I couldn't do this stuff without y'all supporting me, and I know I sound sleepy. Yeah, I am sleepy, honestly. So that's probably why I'm going to cut it off at 90 minutes. But nonetheless, I thank y'all for coming and joining the live stream. It's always a pleasure to see each and every one of y'all. Metal Matt, Shadow Work, Niels Hahn, Clacy, all of y'all are just great supporters of my channel. Lower than 10 pieces, Coins A to Z. Wow. That's incredible. Incredible stuff. Gold Rwanda Rooster coin that has a mintage of 100. Dang, that's pretty low too, Lamar. That's pretty low too, my friend. I'll look up the rules about platinum and palladium coins. Could be interesting. Yeah, that could be interesting to see what the rules are involving those, since they're probably treated a little differently than gold and silver. Redding ring is a puzzle ring made from platinum. It is my pride and joy. Wow, that's incredible. Hey, Chill Till I Die. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you could make it here, my friend. Glad you could join us. We're probably going to wrap it up here in about 3 minutes, but you made it just in time to pop in and say hello. And nice. So thank you for that kind compliment, my friend. But yeah, we've been having a good old time doing a live stream here. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. Just found a 1922 Liberty and a 1896 Morgan dollar. Wow, that's pretty cool. Where'd you find those at? Chill Till I Die? Because that's epic. Epic finds, my friend. Yep, Metal Matt in the house. Yep. Grandfather's belongings. Ah, interesting. I wonder if he got them from the bank or if he just purchased them a while ago or what. But that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Ditto. Say Clacy. Waiting to get a 10th ounce eagle. Ah, okay, Mr. Zeems. Yeah, keep searching, man. The deals are out there. As y'all know, I got this one for $140, which was a steal. But yeah, the deals can be found. You just got to be a little bit patient. You got to wait, and you got to try your best to hold off until that deal comes, because they do exist. 10 years ago. Wow. Try Till I Die. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. And you just now found it recently? You must have waited a little while to go through his belongings and stuff. Buy silver, platinum, and crystallized osmium. Yes, indeed. Buy all 3 of those, as Niels Hahn says. Do what the man says. But all right, y'all. We got about 60 seconds left. We're probably going to wrap it up once again, like I said, at an hour and a half. But once again, I appreciate all of y'all for stopping by today and just hanging out and having a good old time with me. Just chilling, relaxing, talking precious metals, talking coins, talking all that good stuff. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Truly, truly, I do. And yeah, so be sure to, if you haven't already, hit the like button so that other people can watch this stream once it's over. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my channel. And you can get notified when we go live, which we try to do at least once a week, and stuff like that, as well as post a lot of videos throughout the week. So be sure to follow my channel for future updates on all things platinum. And with all that being said, we're going to wrap it up here. We got about 10 seconds left. But I love all of y'all, and I'm so appreciative of all y'all for all the support you put out to my channel. It means so, so much, and I hope to see y'all in the future ones. But with all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.